very athletic team, very good team, well coached, and it's going to need a good effort this week to win.
And their defense, can you sort of break down, give us a little bit of what you've seen, what you've taken away from them?
They're going to do a lot of things well. They're going to play different coverages, bring different guys, and bring a lot of things at us.
Justin, are you too busy to kind of think about some of the things you've accomplished and kind of living in the moment, or you kind of pinch yourself with some of the things that's already happened?
Yeah, it's a real busy schedule. A lot of things to get through on a daily basis, and with school and all the fun needed to be watched, there's not much time to relax and look back at the things.
Yeah. Have you surprised yourself at all, though, with anything you've done?
A little bit so far. I've been surprised a little bit, but just wanted to give my best effort and good things to happen.
What have coaches asked you to work on this week? What were some of the takeaways after watching the film? Pretty impressive performance, but what have they asked you to work on?
Footwork and finding, just going through my reads. I missed a bunch of guys, and should have been if I would have found them. So just to work on it.
How about in the run game? You had mentioned and kind of joked after the game that maybe the coaches wouldn't love that you were taking some of those hits. Have you guys talked about that at all?
Yeah, it was more of a just get down and whenever taking even necessarily.
Do you feel like the game's coming to you a little bit slower? Are there maybe a couple play sets or a couple different areas where you feel like it's slowed down for you, or is it anything like that?
Yeah, there are definitely a few plays where I'm very comfortable with, and so when we run those plays, the play slows down and it's a lot easier to make the reads and go through the play.
Do you feel like it's sort of, okay, one or two more plays or play styles feel a little bit slower for you each week, or is there any way of sort of gauging that?
I think just running the plays more and more will really help. So when I am comfortable with the plays, it'll be easier in the game.
Have you thought about what's going to be like to play in a place like the Coliseum? I'm sure you grew up and watched a lot of games down there. I mean, have you thought about that at all?
I'm sure it's going to be very loud, and so we're working on our snap games this week, and so we'll get that squared away.
A couple freshman quarterbacks going to be going head-to-head here on Saturday. Obviously, you guys don't line up against each other, but have you watched a little bit of Sam, and just can you appreciate his game as well?
Yeah, I've watched a couple games. He's very athletic for quarterback, and so he can throw the ball, he can run the ball. He's very acceptable to play.
Does Adoree Jackson jump out on film, or is he just one of a handful of?
Yeah, he's a very good player, and so we'll be careful around him.
What do you appreciate about a guy like Adoree Jackson? He's one, he wows, he's on the highlights a lot. So maybe sort of as a fan when you're watching, just because you can watch, what about some of these guys like Adoree? What do they do that's just fun for you to watch?
They're so fast around the ball, and they give their best every play, and so they really make their presence known on the field.
What was fishing club?
Fishing club? Went fishing. That's about it.
I think the Pac-12 Network started tweeting that during the game. That kind of just like, why is this happening?
Yeah, but it's pretty funny. So I talked to my old teachers at Sheldon, so they thought it was really cool. It was funny.
Not a lot of time to fish right now, is there?
No, especially
USC put in Darnold as it sparked the offense, and Coach Herbert kind of did the same thing with you. Have you noticed that it worked for them in that respect, or is there something else that has worked on defense that really got that team going?
I think they're just an exceptional team, so regardless, they're going to have a good defense and a good offense. So they just have to start playing. They're really good playing all the time, so they just got to start.
Thank you.